Unfortunately, a loss today here, Jimmy. It's very similar to a lot of games this season. We played really well. We get ahead, we get a goal. Decision goes against us just before half time. They equalise, and then in the second half, the game began to get away from us a bit. How did you see the game?
I thought we were excellent for 45 minutes. You know, we got to pay respect to Kettering. It's a proper football club, and you know, it's a great occasion for our lads jumping up. I think there was 1,200 here today. So you know, the setting, you know, Boxing Day and us trying to come up against the league leaders, it's a tough one. But I thought for 45 minutes we were really organised, and I think that allowed the lads to grow in a confidence to actually go, we can mix it here. And then it was nice to get ahead. I think a massive shout out to Josh Steele. I thought he was outstanding today. You know, he's up against some real experienced players up there, and I thought for 90 minutes he was very, very, very good. And it was great to take the lead, and then I think it's the 4th or 5th minute into stoppage time of the first half, they get that a real soft free kick, and you know, we've got to do better. You know, and that's what I've addressed with the lads. You know, going into a change room and people not knowing whose man it was, it's not acceptable. So yeah, that made it quite difficult.
And then what was it in the second half that they get the second goal and then that turns into a third goal? What do you think changed in that second half to allow them to get into that a bit more?
Well, I think it's moments. I thought for the first 20 minutes, I thought we were on top. I felt our physicality was a problem for them at the top end of the pitch. And I felt Obi was starting to find a little bit of form with his dribbling to start with. And the differences are, we take a corner, well struck, their goalie comes out, back post, big arm, strong arm, and they go and counter and score. So from 1 minute we're threatening them to being 2-1 down, and that's when it's a real kick in the hole. So it's trying to minimise those things. But you've got to take risks. You can't come here and not put players in the box. You know, if that's our strength, then that's what we're going to have to do. And look, you know, they are a good side. But you know, one thing we are is we're fit, we're resilient. You know, we've gone toe to toe with these for a good period of time. I'd be disappointed if their manager didn't say that. And we'll be ready for Saturday. One thing we've got is bounce back ability. We'll be fit. We'll be ready to go.
As you mentioned, obviously, this is a really good side here, and putting out a performance with a lot of positives. Does that help you now moving into Saturday?
I think that's what we just said to the lads. We just said to them, you know, we've got to put things into perspective. You know, we're bottom of the table when they're top, and if we're bottom and we're putting in performances like that, then you know it must be real fine margins. So we've got to take the positives from today. We've already played Church, so that's what I've been looking forward to now. You know, we've got we're rolling into the second half of the season. We're playing against teams that we now have you know, an idea about, and we've got to use that knowledge to our advantage.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Jimmy, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Good man. Cheers, mate.